Welcome to this week's edition of Biloxi A to Z, your guide to what's happening in Biloxi. We publish this weekly report each Friday, and this one is for Friday the 13th, August 13th, 2021. Today, we'll tell you about Fred, who you should keep an eye on. We'll tell you about road work next week south of the Pops Ferry Bridge. We'll bring you up to date on the latest give and take at City Council meetings, and there were a couple of other announcements from City Hall this week. But we begin today with the gorilla in the room, COVID-19. It's bigger than ever and spreading at a record rate.
16 months into the COVID-19 pandemic in Mississippi this week saw its largest day of COVID-19 cases. The Mississippi State Department of Health says that on Thursday, August the 12th, 4,412 new cases were reported statewide in 24 hours. Yes, it's the highest number of daily cases reported since the pandemic began nearly a year and a half ago. The main cause of this surge throughout the state is the Delta variant, and it is said to be more contagious and deadlier than the previous COVID strand. It's sweeping a state that has one of the lowest vaccination rates in the country. The state's top public health leader, Dr. Thomas Dobbs, told a group of coast leaders that in the next few days, 93 people in Mississippi are going to die of the virus. He expects more than 300 new hospitalizations in the next few days as well. Take a look at this chart from the health department. It shows the cases, hospitalizations, and deaths over about a month and the percentage of those fully vaccinated and not vaccinated. 98% of the cases, 90% of hospitalizations, and 84% of deaths are from unvaccinated individuals. Health officials say that this surge could have been avoided if more people had gotten the COVID-19 vaccination. In Harrison County, as of Thursday, August the 12th, the health department reports 429 new COVID-19 cases and 1 new death. Overall, more than 376,000 cases of COVID-19 have been reported statewide, with more than 7,700 deaths. At the hospitals, as of August the 11th, nearly 1,500 patients with COVID-19 have been hospitalized statewide. Locally, the numbers are currently unavailable according to the health department's website. They do say, however, that there's an extreme shortage of intensive care beds in the state. As for Mississippi's low vaccination rate, only a third of the population is fully vaccinated, and only 31% of Harrison County residents are fully vaccinated, according to the health department. Health officials say getting vaccinated is the best and most effective way to protect yourself, your family, co-workers, and friends. In the meantime, avoid indoor social gatherings and wear a mask when you are indoors at public places. Yes, even if you've been vaccinated. And don't forget the basics. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Wash your hands often. And stay home if you feel sick. You don't want to get anyone sick with any illness. For more information about vaccination, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us. Or you may call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination.
There's a tropical depression out there that merits your attention. Tropical Depression Fred is expected to become Tropical Storm Fred and enter the eastern Gulf of Mexico late Saturday or early Sunday. This track shows the storm right now skirting the north coast of Cuba, and it's expected to make a northwestward turn and approach the Florida Keys by Saturday. The Weather Service says it's expected to make landfall along the northern Gulf Coast by Monday as a tropical storm. Forecasters and emergency managers say there is a small possibility that the Mississippi Gulf Coast could be impacted by rainfall and winds. You're reminded to continue to monitor weather reports throughout the weekend. Look over your storm plan. If you're not sure how to make a storm plan, you can find information right here on the city's website. There's some road work scheduled to begin on Pops Ferry Road, south of the bridge, and north of Atkinson and Old Bay Road. You can expect to see a southbound lane closed Monday through Friday. Here's the plan. It had been planned for a few weeks, by the way, but was delayed because of weather. You can see all the road work in Biloxi on the traffic page, right here on the city's website. The City Council will have a full afternoon Tuesday with 2 meetings, a regularly scheduled meeting and a budget workshop. The 1:30 meeting has more than 40 issues on the agenda, and you can see the agenda and all the supporting documents right here on the city's website. There were a couple other announcements from City Hall this week. The first was a heads up on ambulance response times, which are being impacted by COVID-19. You can read the full story right here. The other announcement was that Oscarinda, the firm hired to do the north contract and had the majority of streets in East Biloxi torn up during the work, has filed a $79 million lawsuit against the city. The firm claims, among other things, that engineering drawings for the $115 million project were flawed. Mayor Fofo Gillich says that the claim has no merit and the city continues to withhold about $4.5 million of the project until all the loose ends are tied up. You can read the developments and background here. And there was another reminder this week about the need to drive defensively. It's from the unblinking eye of the city's lighthouse cam. Let's be careful out there.
Rain chances are likely throughout the weekend with a slight chance of thunderstorms. Temperatures will continue to be warm and are expected to be in the 70s and lower 90s. Biloxi Shepherds will be in Pensacola this weekend, but over at Margaritaville, it'll be another Friday night fireworks show. If you are looking to enjoy some time outdoors this weekend, head over to Hilla Park and spend the day, or go take in the beauty at the Pops Ferry Causeway Park. And don't forget about the city's 4 splash pads. They're located at Hilla Park, Point Cadet Plaza, behind the Margaret Sherry Library, and at John Henry Beck Park. For more information about parks and splash pads, visit the Parks and Recreation page on the city's website. That's biloxi.ms.us. At the Savonian Lodge, a blood drive is taking place today until 7 tonight in honor of Ansley Gillich, Mayor Gillich's granddaughter. To schedule a blood donation appointment, visit online at redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-733-2767. For more happenings, check out the Biloxi Community Calendar on the city's website and in the August edition of B News Monthly. We leave you today with a butterfly hard at work in the backyard for your moment of zen. We'll see you again next Friday.